Hey guys, welcome back to the DWF. It's your host Dan WrestleFan here, and today, shout out is to Damian King because he has Backlash coming up. And with his Backlash episode, we are going to take a look at what his matches are and try and do our best predictions. I assume they're going to be in reverse order of how they're posted. If not, I'm sorry, but I assume they are. We have the challengers, Apollo Crews, and Commander Aziz. I don't have that figure, so I'm going to use Omos to kind of represent the tall commander. I just don't have Commander Aziz figure. They made a basic of it, but I don't think they ever did an elite. They're going to be taking on the Raw Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn, and you guys guessed it, Kevin Owens. Man, it's a good first match to open with. Is it crazy? I kind of want to say Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz could win this. I mean, Commander Aziz is just a big dude. No offense to Sammy, but Sammy's he's such a mid-card guy. I mean, I guess all these guys are mid-cards, right? That's why I assume this is the first match. These guys are all mid-cards, but I think Sammy and Kevin might not make it out of this as easily as they think, because Apollo is one of those mid-card guys that I like because he's really talented. Commander Aziz, I think, is probably the weakest of the performers in this match, but hey, in your own pick fed, you can have your own rules, your own characters, your own talents. Like, they can do whatever you want them to do. It's your pick fed. So with Damian King, Commander Aziz could be the next Roman Reigns. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but we could still see some really good stuff here. And I think this is going to be a close match. I think that Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz will have their time to shine. I think they walk away as your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Moving right along, we have some of the biggest of big guys. We have Bobby Lashley taking on Scott Steiner. This shouldn't come as a surprise to you guys. You guys know I like Bobby Lashley. He's one of the mid-card guys that I really, really, really like. He's a guy who I think should have been handled better, should have been pushed harder. I think he could be a main event guy. I really like Bobby Lashley a lot. And I'm still a little bit upset that they had the Bloodline story. Like, they had the formula with him in Hurt Business, but then they decided to take it and put it on Roman and just run with that. I think Bobby Lashley could have done the same thing. I just don't think the supporting cast around Bobby was nearly as big or as good. So, like, the Usos, as opposed to Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, I think the Usos have more weight, more credit, which is why it worked better for them. And then MVP as opposed to Paul Heyman, that's not even close. But I see Bobby Lashley winning this. This is going to be it's either going to be my second favorite or favorite match of this Backlash. I really, really like this match, but I think Bobby Lashley's got it. I think he's got it. I think this is a really good match, really creative, really thinking outside the box to, put this one together. Just have, basically, it's two of the same guy, just who's the tougher man? That's really what this is. It's a tough man contest. Maybe it'll be a last man standing match. I don't know. We'll see. Next, we have the challenger, Adam Cole Bay, taking on the champion, AJ Styles. I'm sorry, the phenomenal AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. Hopefully it's the blue one, since you've got AJ, and I mean, I guess he does have some red gear too. So whichever one, hopefully it just looks nice. Right? Guys, this is going to be a good match, but man, as much as I love AJ, I think AJ is going to retain here. I think AJ retains, because you can't have all your championships change in one night, right? You can't do that. I think AJ retains. I think Adam Cole is definitely going to get him a run for the money. He's going to have a run for his money here, but I think AJ retains. You can't have all your championships change hands in one night. I mean, you could. It's your pick fed. You can do whatever you want with it. I just think that maybe AJ is able to retain over Adam Cole, baby. But I don't think this will be the end of Adam Cole and AJ. I think this is a feud that would actually be really, really good, and would love to see this carry on. I think Adam Cole and AJ Styles has all the makings for a historic feud. If this carries on to, another pay-per-view or two, they trade the belt back and forth. Maybe AJ wins, retains. Next pay-per-view, Adam Cole wins, takes the belt, and then they have a final match. This is for all the marbles to end the feud. I think that would be awesome. That would be phenomenal. Pun intended. I think this is just, again, another really, really cool match that I kind of wish I thought of doing this, because this is such a cool rivalry, and I would have a lot of fun digging into this, bringing, Undisputed Era back, bringing the OC back, just kind of getting everyone involved. I would have a lot of fun with that. Or even if you didn't want to get them involved, just having these two go at it and be at each other's throats. It's just two brilliant superstars that I think would work really well together. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think AJ retains here. Then to close out the pay-per-view, you have the challenger Randy Orton taking on Edge for his United States, or his WWE Championship. I almost said the United States. What? For his WWE Championship. Ooh. This is another good one. And we haven't seen Randy Orton get that big title win yet. But Edge, I guess it depends on what Edge too. If it's this Edge, if you're using an older, attitude Edge, this was a dirty Edge. He was a heel. He was a dirty wrestler. Very good dirty wrestler heel. But if you're using the newer Edge, he's been a babyface, good guy, by the book. So it depends what version. If we're going with the older attitude Edge, like this Edge, I think Edge retains. If we're going with the babyface Edge, I think Randy Orton is going to he's going to be the new champ. He's going to take the title off of Edge, because Randy Orton can still be dirty and a babyface at the same time somehow. He's just magic. So I think it depends on what version of Edge. Just off the characters I have here, with the older Edge, I say the Edge retains. If you're using the newer Edge and playing that style of Edge, where he's the good guy, he's the babyface, I think Randy Orton is going to take the championship. Anyway, guys, there you have it. That is my thoughts, my predictions on Damian King's Backlash coming soon. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's see how many. Did I get these right, or was I way off? We'll find out soon. See you guys later. Bye!